Hello, everybody. Get my lights on. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to wait just a minute and see if people come in. I have a little project I want to do today. It's going to be a little different than usual. So, last time I was with y'all, we worked on some borders, and I'll show you what I ended up with completely. So somebody had sent me this one, and I thought it was pretty cute. And you can just kind of rip it and use it, on your pages however you wish. And so I started thinking I should do some of those. So I did. I didn't make them as long. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Beth. So these are my ones that I did. And this is kind of the color palette I used. And then I did this one. Then I did this one. And I did this one. You got your spinning wheel, Beth? Good. So going back to this color, I also did this, which I just kind of, use this as a kind of like a backboard so I can cut it up and do something with it. And I did this, which this is part of a backboard. And it's got the same colors in it. So I thought, why not use the same colors today? And here is what we worked on. This is going to be for a swap for Beth, or something similar will be for a swap for Beth. It depends on if I decide to keep all this stuff that's the same color and put it in a journal. But either way, I'm going to be making some. And then I decided today, hold on, let me shut my door. So anyhow, I decided today to do something different. And this is going to be a lot different. Y'all probably wonder why I have a puzzle on my desk that's shaped like Minnie Mouse's hair. Well, I am going to decorate it. And I put it together so that I could put my papers down. And then I'll probably have to cut them apart, but that'll be okay. I am going to use the same color palette. But first I'm going to have to sand a little bit. I'm going to put some gesso on it so stuff will stick to it, because I don't know how the paper will stick to it. So I figure that's what I'm going to do with this. I don't have to do it a lot, just a little. I saw somebody take puzzle pieces and decorate them, but then I thought, what if they could put it back together and, maybe it would look cool. So I don't know. I figured I would see. But so this is kind of where we're starting. And I am going to get me a brush. Y'all, this afternoon, Lisa Jameson is doing a sale. I think it starts at 7. So she's doing a sale if y'all want to pop over and see her. She's made some homemade stuff, and I don't know what else she has, but she does some really cute stuff. So if y'all feel like it, pop over and see her. All right, so I'm going to add some gesso down here, and just put a light coat. I don't think I need a heavy coat, but because I'm going to put paper on it, so it ain't going to really matter. If I was smart, I'd probably decorate the other side so that I'd still have this as a pattern to put it back together, but too late. So Beth, did you get your spinning wheel all set up? Or are y'all just coming back? All right. I wasted some gesso, but hi, Richard. Beth said she just got home. Oh, okay. Yeah, Beth, she's wanting to do her pottery, so she found a spinning wheel over close to me, and she came over and got it. But Joe didn't want to stick around. He didn't want to see me. Tell him my feelings are hurt. Oh, you're getting ready for all day crop? That's fun. I love going to crops. A lot of people don't know that they're, the crafting community does that kind of stuff, and scrapbooking community, which at our crops, people do a little bit of everything, not just scrapbooking or paper crafting. Some people bring wreaths. Some people bring jewelry. It just depends. Hey, April. I'm going to dry this for a second. It's surprising how many people don't know what a crop is, though. That'll be fun, Beth. There's a girl that I crop with quite a bit. Actually, there's about 5 or 6 of us that crop pretty regular. I haven't went much this year and this year, like for about a year, because I just had too many other things on my plate. But I'm gonna start going again. We do like weekend, usually 3 or 4 days. Oh, do you? Well, let me send you the link, Beth. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I done buried my cell phone. Yikes. Well, let me do it from here. Give me a second, guys. Oops. I'll probably have to go. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry. There we go. I sent you the link, Beth. Now, where are you at, Sharon? Like what state? Virginia. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Florida, and there's a lot of people that actually hold crops down here. Um, and I mainly go. I mean, I've been to like a couple creative memories ones. I've been to some crops that my friends have done at their houses. I've done crops at my house, but then we go. My friend has a group called Super Scrappers, and she does them at the hotel, and plans a a long weekend kind of thing. So it's fun. Outer Banks, North Carolina. Well, and my friend, she has a partner that's supposed to start doing them up in North Carolina. Um, as far as I know, we have a good time. All right, let me get Beth in. Hey, Beth.
Hi.
Oh, you got a puzzle.
Yeah,
Good.
I think it's a squirrel.
I think so. Oh, yeah, yeah, it is. It's hard to tell from the front, though. Let me let Beth
Now,
get caught up.
you put gesso on your puzzle and it's going to stick it all together.
Um, Not too bad because I didn't put it thick.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't put it thick. It's good. I can still, I can still get it a pop.
So,
Yeah, I didn't let it get down in the cracks too bad.
you're going to put scrapbooking paper on it?
Yeah, or you can use whatever you have. I'm gonna do scrapbooking paper on mine. I also have jelly prints, but I think I want to stick with this color palette I got going.
So, you think I ought to put it together, huh?
That's what I'm doing.
All
But
right. Let's see
like,
if I can find the other eye.
I see my what's her name, Cindy Utter. She
Yeah.
decorated separate puzzle pieces. Um, but I started thinking I'm gonna put it. I want to put it together so that it'll it'll make sense whenever I go to take it apart and then put it back together.
Yeah.
Did I just make sense? No, I didn't.
Clear as mud. Got his mouth.
Yeah, Sharon, ours does a lot of different stuff like that too. And we'll have vendors. I usually vendor and sell scrapbook layouts. One of my other friends, she vendors and sells scrapbook layouts, but she does a lot of Disney stuff, which I don't do. And then they have usually, sometimes they'll have a Scentsy person. Sometimes they'll have creative memories close to my heart. Um, what else? Sometimes like this one lady, she sells a lot of different things. Like she'll sell diamond dots, but she sells a lot of scrapbooking stuff too, like actual supplies. Um, so yeah, we get together and have a good time. Hey Danielle, Danielle's my niece.
Well, hi, Danielle.
Are you
Glad
at
you're
work?
here. Glad to see you.
We're doing something crazy. Danielle don't do much paper crafts. She
Oh,
crafts, but she doesn't
Danielle.
do paper crafts.
You should. You should do crafts with your aunt. She needs
We do
company.
we do that craft day, and then but she just doesn't get into the scrapbooking stuff.
Well, got his face, I think. They don't want to go together. That has to be his hair.
Just got
That's got
home.
to be his ear. This,
Wyatt's over here, or was. I don't know if he left.
this has got to be a. There's green, 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 yellow. I got a dark brown right
You
there.
are that creative. You just don't. She's like ADHD. She can't stand it. She can't stand to sit still. She got to get up and down, up and down, up and down. I hear my phone, y'all. It's ringing. Hello. Um, Go look over by like the paper clips and stuff in that area. Might have to ask somebody. Yeah, paper. Yeah, it's by itself. Yeah. All right. Bye. Love you.
Hi, everybody out there.
Sorry.
There's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
That's who you were just
You must
talking
have got
about.
done a little. Yeah, I told him.
Ears burning. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sherry.
Lisa's having a sale tonight, and she made some handmade items that she's gonna have, and I don't know what else, but y'all pop by and see her if you want to. Um, she does really cute stuff. She made me a journal, and I want it, and it's super cute. I'm just tearing up some paper here.
Hey, here we go. A little bit of gesso.
Yeah, I just did light, so I tried to find a puzzle that had big pieces, but not, you know, too big and not too small, because I figured it'd be easier if they're bigger to decorate them. But and whenever I put my paper down, I don't care if it goes over um the edges and stuff, because that'll help me be able to put it together maybe. Get a few more.
So when you put your paper on, then what are you going to do?
I'm gonna have to cut it apart.
I mean, I mean, you going to put like a word or
Yeah, like I'm gonna decorate it. I'm gonna, like I'll probably have to cut apart my pieces and then decorate them individually. Oh, Sharon, after if I make it through this kitchen remodel, they're coming tomorrow to put my it, I would swap with you, but you got to keep the kids that live here. That's the deal. Got to keep the kids. And they've been buttholes lately.
they've been sassing mom.
Yes, they have. Hey, Christina. Christina is Paige's mom, Dustin's girlfriend's mom.
Well, hi, Christina.
And I know I have two boys. And if one of them's not acting up, the other one is. So I've been about to lose my mind. And that is no joke. All right. So let me get some glue.
Are these
I guess
two
I'm
going to
use,
be okay together, Dana?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
solid
I'm
over
using
there.
a few different ones. So yeah.
How many you using? Two?
About 3 or 4, but
Oh,
it depends
okay.
on if you want it to be harder or not. I don't know.
Well, let me see if there's anything else that'll go with these that I picked out.
Oh, goodness.
There's another one,
I
but
think that Christina, don't you like to craft some too? but I'm not sure what crafts that she does. I think Paige said she might used to have scrapbook, but I'm not positive. Christina and I've had to team up because my son's been a little head.
He's been a bad boy.
Hmm. Hopefully he's learning. We teamed up on his butt. Rebecca isn't feeling good. She got sick on her cruise, and she's been in bed, and she really hasn't talked a lot to us because she's been so miserable. So yeah, she'll come back whenever she's feeling better. If she's got the cold thing that I had, it took me like a week to get my butt moving. So I don't know.
I talked to Shannon, and Shannon said she'd been real puny and not eating much and not drinking much.
Ugh.
I hope she doesn't get dehydrated.
Well, and I don't want her to not remember to move enough.
And she knows better than to not take care of her body. So
Yeah. Becca is one of our friends that, for those of you that don't know, that streams with us a lot, and she's in a wheelchair, and we just don't want her to get
bad, sick.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you're inking each one of the papers too?
I am. You can if you want. It's up
I
to you.
will. No, I can do it. I got one right here. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this to make it easy to cut it up. I guess I could just glue it all down and then flip it over and
Flip
cut
it
it
over.
with the X-Acto knife.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, because I've got a cutting board somewhere around here that I can cut on. Without cutting the table up.
Yeah, and it's not easy for Becca to get up and out of bed and stuff. So
if she's weak,
yeah.
that's going to be tough if she's weak. If she's
Yep.
dehydrated, because she's got to do a full body lift.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Put it all on here. The edges right here. I'm doing what Dana's doing. So
there's no right or wrong.
She does what I do, so I have to do what she does. I got a really good deal on my spinning wheel. It's a Castle upright model. So the wheel is right up underneath the spinner, and it's all up and down, and it's skinny. It's a skinny deal.
Cool.
It doesn't take a lot of room.
I just stuck my finger in that.
That will be perfect for in my craft room, because I don't have enough room in my craft room. And she had it for $100, and she came down to $75. And I told her that I didn't think that I could make it over there because it was my MapQuest was saying it was 2.5 hours, but it only took us 1.5 hours to get over there.
Yeah.
But we went on 4, but it was bypassing US 4 or Interstate 4, and it was 2.5 hour drive, but it was way out of the way. But we went down 4, and it was a bear, but we did it.
I know. I hate driving off.
It's just busy.
It's crazy busy.
But if you go with your MapQuest, it tells you it says stay in the next 2 lanes, stay in the left lane, stay in the right. It tells you where to stay and where to go, and you just stay there until it tells you to turn. And it was perfect. It went very well. I thought for sure I wouldn't be able to handle the drive, but I did very well. I didn't get upset or anything. So, because Joe won't listen to me. He'll listen
I
to
can't.
Siri.
I can't imagine that.
I have to make. I said, stay in this lane right here. Don't move. Don't shift. He says, well, I can't see behind this person. I said,
Hey,
then
Southpaw.
then back off so that you can see. It's like you don't have to be on their tail.
Yeah.
He wants to be up there. Like, hi, Mindy. How's Southpaw?
Today, I was going to pick Dustin and Paige up from school, and there was a car just dropped. Two cars, actually. They were driving like fools. I mean, weaving in and out of traffic, going from one lane all the way across to the other lane. And I mean, like 27 is busy too, especially in the daytime. And they were just driving like fools.
Oh, heavens.
I was getting mad.
But Joe, but next time we come over that way, I want to plan it on a weekend when Scott's home,
Yeah,
and and uh, and we can plan on going out to eat or something.
yeah. And I mean, like, we can meet y'all up so that it's not a,
Well, that's true. There's
you
lots of
know,
places, to eat at
hmm
in Orlando. I mean, dime a dozen.
yeah,
Get something close to an exit and meet you at that exit would be great.
yeah.
And but it's just busy over there. A lot of people. A lot
Isn't
of
it?
people. A lot of people live there.
Scott's been wanting to go back to Uncle Julio's. It's
Yeah.
a it's a Mexican restaurant,
Uh-huh.
and it's pretty good.
Well, that would be right up my alley then.
What it?
I think I could eat Mexican without too many carbs.
Yeah,
I
you
have
could
to
do
be
like
real
some
careful.
fajitas or something. Yeah, he has to be careful now. Old
Yeah,
fart.
you should. And you can get sick if you binge eat. You can get sick off of that keto flu.
What did he eat the other
Oh
day?
heavens! I was
Oh,
scared to death. We stopped at Wawa and he got me a supposedly a diet drink and I tasted it and I said, man, this tastes awful good. Is it real diet? And he said, no, it's diet. I asked her and I said, okay. Because one drink would really put me sick, put me in bed.
well, Scott ate the other day. He ate like some fried shrimp and stuff, and I'm like, you're gonna mess up.
You can have shrimp, it just can't be fried.
Oh, he ate fried. I don't know where he was. He takes a picture of his food and puts it on Snapchat.
Okay. But if he ate a lot of salad and drank a lot of water with it, he might be all right. Well, he
Yeah.
definitely didn't get sick, right?
Huh?
He didn't get sick.
Uh-uh. No, and he drinks a ton of water.
But I've been on a real low carb diet, and that's how I've lost all my weight.
Yeah, he hadn't been doing carbs hardly at all. He's been um he's been doing good. He's lost quite a bit already. But
That's
men lose so fast.
Yeah. Well, with him, if they especially if they sweat,
Mhm.
and it's messed up my hormones. My hormones have kicked back in. I hadn't been having any hot flashes for quite a while, and I'm starting to get them now
Uh-oh.
again.
That's rats.
But and I swear, yesterday I was hot flashing so bad. If I could have, I would have jumped in the pool. I was that hot. I was steaming. My head was sopping wet, and but the pool's not quite up to 80 yet. I've got to have at least 80
Oh,
before.
I know. Our pool ain't never up to 80.
Oh, it gets. Well, we have a solar heater on it,
We don't.
and Joe built it.
Did he?
Yes, he did. It's homemade solar heater. You buy this hose, the heat,
I'm gonna have to get Scott to do that.
and he got it off of the internet on how to make it. And he got a hold of this glass. it was double pane glass that somebody had. It was like storm hurricane glass. And he got a big sheet. It was like for a big window, big front window or something. And he built a 2x4 frame and coiled that garden hose up underneath there and put the glass on top. And he runs the pump through the solar heater into the pool, and then the pool goes to the pump and it recycles itself.
Huh.
And the hot water from the hose, it's over 120 degrees.
That's crazy.
It heats the pool up for free.
That sounds like him.
Yep.
He's
But
funny.
it was, and that's,
Hey, if it works, it works. Shoot.
works. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, I can't complain.
Mm-mm.
And he put it on wheels in the yard so he could roll it around, cut grass around it.
Huh.
And the dogs like to lay underneath it because it's
My
cool.
niece's husband did something similar because they have a above ground pool, and so he took a hose and he made it go like in a circle,
Uh-huh.
and he put
Yep.
it on a board,
Yep.
and he did the same thing, ran it to his pool pump and stuff,
Yep.
and
Put
so
it in the sun.
yeah, it helps to keep hers heated up a little bit.
And he's redone it a couple times. He had to replace the garden hose. He had a garden hose in it at first, and it melted it. So
Yeah,
he had
that's
to
what they have, I think.
yeah. And so and then the glass on top of it heats it even hotter.
Yeah.
See? So if he didn't have glass on top, it may work. But
Yeah,
he uh he melted the first hose, so then he had to buy this high temp hose so it wouldn't melt.
huh.
But it gets old and brittle, with time.
Oh yeah, you got to change it.
But it's just a garden hose, and it's certain
Yeah.
if it heats the pool, sure.
Yeah, yeah, because like we don't use our pool enough because it's so cold.
Hmm. But I'll be able to get in the pool at the uh in May sometime, depending on how fast it warms up.
Yeah.
Sometime I think I've been in it before in April. It's gotten up to 80, but it's still that's a cool 80. That's not a warm 80. We like it to be.
Danielle said they got a special black hose. She said hers was like bath water.
Yep, yep. It gets warm.
Yeah, Scott needs to do that for us because we have a pool cage, and that takes degrees off of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the screen does. We don't have a pool cage yet. We've been talking about it, but it hasn't happened yet.
Good old storm comes through, it blows the screens out of it every time. Danielle, Beth lives over Daytona way. My friend, they just bought a Jeep and they're wanting to go to Jeep Fest in Daytona in a couple weeks.
There was a convoy of airboats
Oh yeah.
when we were coming over there today, and I thought, wonder what's going on with the airboats, and that must be an airboat convention or
They
something.
go to Kissimmee to
This was going. They were heading north,
where are they?
so I don't know where they were going. They were all convoying.
Oh.
They were taking their airboats with them wherever they were going.
Yep. It's fun to do that
course,
kind of stuff, but
we
it's
saw
kind of scary at the same time.
all kinds of bikers today. Bikers were still hanging out. Some of them going back home, some of them not.
I'm glad Scott hadn't put in for a motorcycle because I really don't.
Yeah, well, Joe has one, but he's got it took apart in the garage, and he's never put it back together for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. He's usually good about putting things back together. I would like for him to. And there's a couple of guys down on our street that ride. They could go riding. We had one friend, but he was in a different group of riders, and they were a little too hardcore for
Yeah.
Joe, because he's not into drinking and stuff like that, and he wants to ride and be serious, not
Well, and be safe.
not to be dangerous.
Yeah. We have a few friends that ride, but
Of
I
course,
just
he had to stop at the flea market on the way home, and I said, "I'm not going in there," because they were all closing up anyway. Only thing was left with the produce people,
yeah.
because everybody stops and gets produce on the way out. So he got a bunch of produce and stuff, and I stayed in the car. And then he wanted to stop at Walmart and get some chicken. And I said, okay, but so we fooled around in there several times, all over the place.
That's one shopping man.
He wanted me to buy some new clothes. He wanted me to buy something new that we
Oh,
and
well, you
and
lost weight, so that's good.
yeah, he bought me three little day dresses at the flea market. I haven't tried them on. I don't know if I can even wear them, but he thought that I would be cute in these. He says, "I want you to wear these around the house." And I said, "So you don't want me to wear the clothes I've been wearing?" Okay. Uh-huh. I think he's trying to tell me something, but I think he's instead of wearing old junky clothes like I do, wants me to dress up a little nicer for some reason.
Oh,
But I can't. And craft, it'll all get paint all over everything.
he's funny.
He is funny, but he was thoughtful,
Yeah.
very thoughtful.
Well, he
And
recognizes.
when we went to pick up the spinning wheel, it was a very nice neighborhood, and the girl that had the wheel, she lives with her grandmother, and she was 29, and her
Hi,
grandmother
Annette.
was 71. And so right out front, here we were on the front porch, and there was a piece of the gutter strip that had come off during the last hurricane, which was back in February, and it was laying there. And he says, "Oh, he says, if you got a ladder, I can put that piece right on right away." He says, "I was just cleaning my gutters out yesterday." So he fixed their gutter while
Uh-uh.
we were there. And
Oh,
the grandmother finally come out to see what kind of characters were at her front door. And the granddaughter was very, very polite, and she was very cautious about not letting us see in the house or look in the house. And I went ahead and gave her my money, but she gave me some cat toys. And
yeah.
she said, "I see you're a cat lover. I've got some cat toys I want to give you." And I said, "Oh, well, thank you." And I wasn't expecting that. But then again, she wasn't expecting him to fix her gutter either. So and I said, "Now, Joe," I said, "we got to stay focused. We got to get going. They don't know you. They don't know, and
They
but
don't
that's
know
how
what kind of person
swindlers
you are.
get in. They get in and swindle you.
Yeah.
I didn't want them to think anything like that. Gosh.
Oh.
I said, he's got a hoarding problem. He wants to
So
know everything.
Stacy said y'all fooled around in Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted me to buy some unmentionables.
Oh.
I've lost weight, and nothing fits properly. I've got baggy pants. But I'm able to get into my blue jeans again, and I'm able to get into some other clothes that I've had and been on for a long time. But I've got plenty of clothes.
Good.
But he just thought it had needed a treat. Bless his heart. He's a keeper. He's a keeper, guys. I'm not giving him up. I might complain a little bit, but I'm not. I roll my eyes, but I'm not going to give him up. He was just in a good mood. He was glad that I was out. That's the first time I've been out for a long time. Within a few miles from home. That was the furthest I've been from the house for a long time. But I told him, I said, have you not noticed anything? Since I've lost the weight and I've been on this diet, I haven't had any gut problems. My gut doesn't hurt me anymore, and I don't cramp, and I don't have any bathroom issues. And he says, no, you haven't. I said, I'm not eating any of that refined processed flour. It's the flour that's killing us.
Oh yeah, it is.
They have refined that flour, our flour, so much it's poisonous to our bodies.
Well, Dustin, he's lactose intolerant now, so he's having
Yep.
to be careful. And at school, they serve is milk to the kids, and they can get a juice, but he said the juice is so small, like it don't do him any good to get one. So I'm like, your belly will probably hurt, and sure enough, it'll be
I'm just going
bothering
to
him.
use old fashioned Elmer's glue school. This is a glue all, glue, school glue.
Found him.
That's all I'm going to use.
That's really what took the whole time.
Dustin went to get me some of these for my label maker,
Oh,
and
okay.
Walmart's changed stuff around so bad that he's like,
Yeah,
I
I know they
don't know where
have.
they are. Like, you can't find anything. It doesn't make sense anymore the way they have it set up.
Well, somehow they were doing it for the people to having to do orders, pick up
Yeah,
orders, and they were trying to fix it so that the employees could get to stuff quicker.
yeah, I
But
get
I
that,
don't
but
see how.
it still should make sense. I don't know. I try not to go there as much as possible. I hate Walmart.
Okay. So yours is gonna look like a butterfly. You could transform yours
Yeah.
into a butterfly. What am I gonna transform for this squirrel? This is Fred. This is Fred.
Hmm.
Dog alert. Sorry. So, have you talked to Becca today?
No, I haven't. It sucks that she got sick on her cruise.
I know. I'm sure she's all bummed out about it.
Maybe next time she should start taking that airborne crap before she goes.
Yeah. To prevent.
Yeah.
Now, I thought that puzzles. They were white on the back, and I thought you were supposed to write a letter on the back and then break it up and send it to your happy mail participant, and then they had to put it together to read the letter.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I thought these things were for.
I haven't done that.
But I hadn't either until this is the first time I've done anything with them.
I just wanted to do something different.
But you won't be able to tell that it's a squirrel when I cover it up. Yeah, you're right. I should have left this picture on this side and decoupaged the other side. We did. I still have 2 more of these. It's not too late. We can still do that.
I shop at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that's probably where I got these.
I was just looking for one with big pieces. Did Becca get sick on the ship? Yes, she did. Actually, Mandy, her son's other mom, she got sick before, so Becca probably got it from them.
They weren't over it.
It stinks though whenever you get sick on vacation. Yeah, I could have met you and Joe today.
I know. He's hard to navigate. And he had to play 20 questions for me to talk him into taking me over there to get it. And it's like, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to do that. That's not,
Yeah.
Just take me without questions. He's got to know everything.
I think I'm all done up. I'm gonna Mod Podge it real good once.
Well, this is good, but I'm going to have to get some more paper.
So I got this is one of the things that I did in this same color pattern. It's kind of a border for a journal or whatever.
Yes, those were really cute. You did a good job on those.
So I figured I'd use the same colors. And then we're doing a thing on Beth's channel next month. We're doing a swap for these envelope little folio, whatever.
Envelope
So,
pockets.
yeah, we started on these last night. So here's mine. It says create, and
Got about 4 people already signing up.
then we have, so you can put stuff back here and back here and back here. So we'll add goodies in it and then mail them out. All right. I'm going to dry this. Hey, Christine.
Hi, everybody. How do you do?
Thanks, Mitzi. This was a Minnie Mouse bow when I started. Beth and I painted a donkey last night. Let me find him. He's cute. This is my paint book.
I think it's cool that what we've done. I love it.
These are all the things that we painted lately. That one's not. Well, not all of them. They painted more than me because sometimes I don't get to come on. Here's our donkey. I think he's funny.
He's cute.
I think he's funny.
He reminds me of one of those. There's a funny horse on one of the cartoons.
There's Shrek. The donkey on Shrek's funny.
The donkey.
Yep. Uh-oh. Sorry, I bumped you out or something. I didn't even touch my thing. Yeah, Shrek. The donkey on Shrek, his name is Donkey.
Yeah.
Straight up donkey. I guess it's better than Jack Butt.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to trim around the edge.
Hi, Chris. How do you do?
Hey, Chris. You get all your papers graded?
She's always got papers to grade.
Mm-hmm.
Testing them good. Make sure they learn it.
use my. I'm trying to cut as much
Most
as
of the papers are graded. Some oral productions exams still missing.
And the kids don't think nothing about not turning their stuff in on time. And that drives me crazy. Dustin's the worst. Makes me mad as fire.
Where you want your meal at?
In here, I guess.
Fine-tuned it.
Thank you, honey. Joe took my
Hey,
spinning wheel and
Hi,
he
sweetie.
cleaned it all up and buffed it out and shined it, and he probably put the buffer to it.
Had to grind it a little bit.
You should have met me for lunch, Joe.
I tried to get her to come over there, darling.
Yeah, blame it on
She said the
me.
same thing about you.
Huh?
No,
Y'all
you
better
don't know what to
story
believe.
straight. She said the same
I
thing
said,
about
no,
you.
I said, you know,
You know, if you lie about one thing, you gotta start lying about everything
Yep.
to try to get out of it, and
Yep.
it never works.
I'm
Yeah.
going to wait till after your kitchen's finished.
I'm not very far.
I know.
I barely could
We
drive
got a few more extra gray hairs driving on that.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
it. Be a bit.
I'm 100% sure you did because
It
I
didn't
hate
bother me a
driving on
bit.
that road.
Joe was weaving in and out of traffic like there was no
Listen
tomorrow.
at this. Be real quiet.
He pledged it. I can smell it. You're going to have to let it sit on the porch.
That's oil. That's red oil.
Yeah, you're going to have to sit on the porch. It's too potent.
I had to take it. I took my grinder and grinded the shaft on the wheel.
No, she didn't know anything about wheels.
Oh, you don't know anything about it?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'll tell her a big story, and then she'll think it's just a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Look at that. Look the way it looks. Look, honey.
Oh, let me show you. Let me show y'all. Here, we'll take you for a ride. Make me big.
Make you big.
No, just her. She's got it.
Oh, okay. That's on hers.
Okay, you're gonna
Oh,
have
hold
to
on.
do that because I've got these drawers and I
Let
can't
me-
shut the drawers.
Oops, wrong one.
Well, she's happy just to listen to a rattle.
It's a smooth pedal now.
Now, I took the
Ah.
grinder and grinded this thing off. 'cause
You'll have to raise it up to show them.
Okay.
Sit it up on top of this box right here. Move that. Put that on the floor. Move this little box here, right, and sit it up on top of those angels.
Sure.
Right there.
I gotta have. It's gotta have a 3-point, honey.
Well, just to show them.
Oh.
Just to show them.
Okay.
This is my spinning wheel.
Okay. Look at there.
Can you see it? In my messy room. But there's the spinning wheel, and it's upright, so it shouldn't take too much room.
That's
And the little
neat.
pedal pushes up and down. They won't be able to see it.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Make some thread. Make some party yarn. Party yarn. Get it going. And that there it goes. Smooth. That sounds
That's with
really,
one finger.
That sounds so good. I'm going to make some really nice yarn on that. Now, Lisa Conway at My Eclectic Life, Lisa, she
does that stuff.
She spins.
Uh-huh.
And there's another girl called She Spins in our community. She watches Dee Dee a lot. Her name's Juanita, and she she spins all of her threads.
That's cool.
Thank you, Joe.
This,
Thank you, honey.
this little hook right here, the hook on the shaft.
It looks like a half hook.
Yeah, it's a half hook with a circle. Anyway, I took and ground that down because it was hitting.
It was rubbing.
It was rubbing on here, causing the friction out. Now,
Joe's mechanical. He's very good. Okay.
aha,
Now you take that and sit it in the living room. It's got to air out. The wax and the oil is very potent to me right now. Thank you, guys. I'll demonstrate how to use it when I get it all fixed up. It's ready. It's ready to spin, and I've got wool on hand that I can do it with. So let's see how much more I need to do here.
You get into so much stuff, Beth.
I just like to do too much. I like to do it all. I want to do it all, and why not? Daggone it, why not? And I'll put my signature party yarn in all of my Happy Meals, and everybody will want some.
All right.
And it only has one bobbin, so I'll have to, not that I need another bobbin, but I'll have to find somebody that'll sell me an extra bobbin. But they run $10, $15, $20. They're not cheap. They everything is expensive, especially if it's rare.
Right.
And I'm not sure what year this model is.
what?
I'll have to research this wheel and see how old it is. And I'm thinking it might be 70s.
It's I don't know. I don't know what.
Did you see a date on it?
No, but it's
Castle
yeah,
upright.
Castle upright.
And there might be another model number. Is there?
This is going to be fun to cut apart.
Oh, I know. And I really love what I've been doing here.
See, look.
The piece right there. I love these three pieces together. For sure. That isn't going to fit there.
Brenda.
Do it like that.
Hi, Brenda. My daughter was offered a job as an assistant to the high school band director. It's in the same district, teaching chorus to middle schoolers. They found out and were crying yesterday and asked if they were too bad to keep teaching. The last teacher just quit without, well, crap. And something popped in my way. The last teacher just quit without warning. Instead of the class, they talked about life choices, and she assured them that they aren't bad. Huh.
You mean the teacher quit because of them?
No, she just quit without warning, without even saying anything to the kids.
Thought maybe the kids thought that they were bad.
Yeah. This might not be too easy, Beth.
We just might have to just leave it together and hang it on the wall as is. I like the idea of the other way around.
Uh-huh.
How many puzzles did you buy?
Just this one.
So this will be your last.
It's not going to be easy getting around the little things.
Yeah, I've got a little Zacto knife that's little. It's it's the one that looks like an ink pen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking it's going to get to go around down in there for me.
Shoot, I didn't even cut through it. Yeah, this might be a 2-day project, a 2-string project. This might not have been the smartest idea. Mm.
Well, see, I'm thinking we're going to have to think of what does mine going to look like.
Oh no.
I might have to trim it up and make it a circle or something, like a picture frame. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I got it all glued down.
I might have to.
So, what does this look like? What is this a picture of? Hmm, it's an odd shape. So, uh, I've got this little pin here. It's a tip of
Yeah.
a ink pen, and I'm going to see if it'll help if I can do the cutting with it.
Yeah, the little circle things are going to be a pain in the hoo-ha.
So Friday, if y'all
Let's get
don't
a
know, Angie Rahab, Raab
B.
is her name. She lives in real close to me, and Friday she's having a craft day at her house. And I don't know who she invited, but she made a little announcement on my Facebook page that she was, having everybody was invited, but I don't know who else of her. She might have some other crafting friends. And I said, I'll be there. I'm coming. And so she said, it might just be me and you. And I said, okay, no problem. We've been wanting to get together ever since we met. And because we're so close, and she's off on Fridays. And
Yep.
I was
I'm
wanting
gonna
to,
I'm gonna have to do this different.
yeah.
I'm just gonna decorate it, and then I will buy another puzzle and separate it, and then cover it separated. Because this
Okay.
is gonna be a pain in the you know.
Yeah. And then I'm cutting the edges.
And I'm gonna cut myself if I keep messing with it.
I'll tear these edges off.
But I'm gonna decorate this. Mine will pass for a butterfly.
Yeah, I think it will. Um, I was watching Dee Dee this morning before we left, and she has some of those artist masks, the acting
Oh yeah.
mask,
Okay.
and she had some of those to decorate, and she's decorated them before, and I've never really done anything like that. And then I've heard of girls using head mannequins, the styrofoam head mannequins, and decorating those.
Yeah.
And that's different.
Y'all, this was a big fail.
Well, and then the edges, I'm going to have to sand them a little bit with a nail file to get that all the roughage off of the sides. And then my paper's tearing off on the front. It's sticking to my thing because it's not wet. It's not dry all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live and you
Mhm.
learn. You know, Brenda, teachers do make a huge difference in how good the kids do in their class. If the teachers are too rough and not personable at all with the kids, then the kids just turn them off.
Yeah.
And they get an attitude, and then they don't learn squat.
They don't pay attention and they don't respect the teacher.
Mm-mm.
Because it's a work. You have to work
Yeah,
to keeping the kids to like you.
yeah. And you don't want them to be like buddies with you so that they think they can take advantage of you, but
Right.
just be fair and
They've got to. She's got to be the teacher. She wants to be
fair
in
and be
charge.
concerned about the kids. And I know I couldn't do it because I'd be down
Yeah.
off my gourd. Just parenting is enough for me.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to decorate this, I reckon.
I guess I could gesso this again, and I have the picture. I could repaint the squirrel on top of it.
Yeah.
But did you know it's Beth's birthday?
Is it?
Yeah, I thought
No.
I could swear it was her
He
birthday.
bought me all these presents today. He was
I
very.
was going to say, I think I have it in my calendar, and I did not see it.
Would you like
No.
to see what she's got?
He bought me some stuff.
Yes. Show me what you bought her.
Okay. Have you ever been at 44 flea market or
Why would she
No.
come all the way up here to the flea market?
anyway?
I'm going to mess it up because I've got glue all over the table. It's just a little dress.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's real stretchy material, so it's one size fits all.
Yeah, actually the red and blue one's mine. And this blue one's hers.
It's got a little belt
It's
with it,
kind of just like hers.
but it's long. It'll go to the ground.
Yeah.
That they smell. They got chemical smells to them.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
And here's the
they've
blue
been they've
one.
I
been
like
hanging
that one too.
in the stock
Those look nice.
Got buttons down the
stock
front.
what button?
Buttons on the seam down the front.
Oh,
They're fake. They don't hold anything. They're
oh.
just for decoration. And then this one's kind of my favorite. I like the blue one, but this one's kind of my favorite because I think I'll be able to sleep in this one.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. That's a nightmare.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
I said, how you know my wife would look good in this?
So
Oh, I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I thought you.
this will be cute. And then it tapers down to the collars and the base, like sari silk.
I
or
like
something.
that. Yeah.
Anyway,
But it's got stamping. It's batik.
this is the first time
It's
she
batik.
first time she's been out of the house. Took her all this stuff.
So you're saying I should get out more often?
No. No, I'm just saying.
But you got to rinse these. I got to
Oh,
take the
I'm gonna
tags
wash them.
off. Take the tags off too.
I'm going outside.
Or you don't have to wash them tonight.
I ain't.
I'll take the tags off, but they smell. They got a chemical odor to
They've
them.
been boxed up in the box probably for.
All the way from China or
All the way from
India.
China.
Mhm.
They look Indian.
Who was that was saying that something smelled like oh, and I said, yeah. I said, I know what you're talking about. It's like Harbor Freight when they ship stuff from China. The Harbor Freight stuff smells like
Chinese people?
Chinese.
No,
No, it's
it's a chemical.
it's
It's
a
a
chemical they
chemical
spray 'em with.
to keep the bugs
Keep
off
the
of
bugs
them.
and everything out.
So anyway, I don't know which way this is, but I think it's this way. I think that's the tail. So I'm going to paint the squirrel back on here. And I'm thinking
Just
it might,
outlining,
huh?
just like outlining, or
Yeah,
and
I'm
put
going
his
to
eyes
paint.
on.
I'm just going to paint him back on here. Oh, just draw him. Oh, okay. Just sketch him.
Like do your eyes, and
Yeah.
so your colors stay that way.
Okay. I'll try it. But I'm going to put a little gesso down first.
Yeah, knock it back a
Just a
little.
little wash. And this is not real gesso. This is modeling paste that dried up. And I ended up putting some water in it. I was going to use the container. I spilled that water. I swear, Beth, I can't do nothing right. And I diluted this paste down. So I'm using it like gesso now, which is probably the same stuff. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just a little whitewash here. Okay. Now, gonna let that dry, and then I will sketch the squirrel on top. Okay.
I have this in this little packet. It says I craft past my bedtime.
So I guess I could try to cut it apart now. Or should I do my drawing first?
Turn it over and let me see what the back looks like. See, yours are more rounded. Yours don't have the little indentation, so you might can cut yours apart easier.
Yeah. They're pretty the same kind of. There's the same
Yeah,
design.
yeah.
Same.
Mine was small, some were big, and they're like, you know, they're like this. They got a real curvy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can see
So,
that being harder. Mm-hmm. And I could use, since this is kind of damp, go ahead and use an ink tints pencil.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look,
There's a black one in here somewhere.
see this whole thing, Beth?
Vintage ink.
It's a it's a cutout.
Oh wow. I was gonna say that's a lot. That's a little tiny
Mm-hmm.
ink thing. Okay. Then this is his ear and his face. Goes down to there. To this side of his face. And then this is part of his tail. Okay. And
I
then
don't know
right
what it is in the middle.
here is a daisy. And I could even use a real daisy for that. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Oh, hey, Becca. Hope you're feeling better.
Look, it's Fred, Rebecca. It's Fred.
I had an idea and it didn't work out.
It's all it's all Dana's bright idea.
Yep. So
She's really weak. Oh, Becca. You've got to get some sugar calories in you, kid. Don't get too weak. You've got to have some calories.
how many days were you sick on the ship? Chris, I got sick 6 weeks ago about it, and I still have a cough from this crap. They'll be calling it the COVID cold or some crap now.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what to add to this to make it look cuter.
Jeez. I craft past my bedtime. Let's see. This is a knee here and a foot over here with another acorn. Another flower. I've got some more flowers. Okay. Hi, Laura.
Oh, hey, Laura.
And then there's another acorn over here.
Laura, Becca got sick on her trip.
Okay, now there's another knee over here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you've got one little buck tooth. Okay.
Hello, this is Lake Wales High School with an important message for you. Press 1 to play the message. Press pound to hold the message. Hello, members. This message will play both in English and in Spanish. Parents, with the warmer weather here, we have had a great deal of students wearing shorts and skirts again. The dress code clearly states that all shorts and skirts fit men should be worn out. No.
So, can you see my swirl?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it good. Beth, should I do these gems on the side or no?
Yeah, if you're not going to tear it apart, yeah.
No, there's no way I can get this one apart. I'll
Yeah.
just have to do mine separate.
Is this going to be one of those things that slips into the garbage can when we're done?
Mine? No. Is yours?
I'm thinking it might. I'm not real happy with it.
Uh-uh.
But let me see if I can cut it apart. If I can cut it apart, but I don't think I can. This is
Yeah.
just for paper. It's not for cardboard.
I don't know if I like these gems. Well, you're getting your knife in there easier than I was.
It's not going in all the way like an X-Acto knife. It's just on top. It's not going to the bottom. I don't know what I did with my X-Acto knife. I don't exactly remember. Had kind of a new one. It was pretty sharp.
I don't know about these. Those ain't the right color.
Okay, let's see if this little thing will do any work here.
That pink isn't right.
I guess we could make our own puzzle parts and just cut it squared. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Gotta sort of bend it and then kind of saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, mine wasn't. I couldn't even hardly get my knife between there.
Well, let's see here.
So, Chris, what's the story on the two people that got killed that came over apparently to get cosmetic surgery done? Is the story the same there as it is here?
What was the story?
The story was that 4 people went to Mexico to get cosmetic surgery, and the cartel shot them up, and
Wow.
two of them died.
How were they affiliated with the cartel?
Well, that's just it. Apparently, they're saying they weren't, but it's kind of weird, you know? That gets lost.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it, but it's just not going to be a cute puzzle.
I
I'd rather
can't get mine.
paint this guy in the book
I
or
can't get mine decorated right.
sketch it. In memory of Fred.
They were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Did you paint that thing small?
Did I what?
Go back one page.
The mouth?
Yeah. I didn't realize you did that on a small one.
Yeah. These 3. I did this in this small little Arteza book.
Oh.
And that's what it's mostly watercolor and like ink tint pencils and
Huh.
brush pens is what I'm doing so far.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time. Well, I mean, when you go to places that you don't know, you got to be very diligent about checking stuff.
Well, I wondered if they were related to some of the drug dealers in the States.
I don't know. Chris said that she thinks it looks like they got caught in the crossfire.
See, this one's different.
Well, pooey. I don't know what to do with my junk.
Well, yours looks like a butterfly. It looks cute.
But
And
I
I
don't
can
know what to
see,
do in this middle part. I don't know.
will put some
Like
bling in the
I was
center of your flowers,
I was gonna do this, but I don't like it.
and then put two stamens sticking up, antlers.
Yeah, I don't. I gotta find something to make those with. It's a pain in the buttocks that it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Oh well. Bright idea averted. Next time I'll just decorate them separately and not worry about it. No, it's not, Chris. And it seems like whenever you're not from a place, you always end up in the wrong place. If you're even with GPS and stuff, it's like, what? Yeah, there's been gang related shootings here in Winter Haven. I'm like, what? It's been crazy. I'll keep this and hang it up in my room in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can hang it on a cabinet door or something.
Chris, I hope you pack a gun. Thanks, Laura. I sure would. Do like the cartel and stuff, do they mess with like Spanish women too? That's crazy. So you guys can't even protect yourself, really? It's terrible that your kids can't even be kids or teenagers because of, you know, stuff like that. I'm going to put you on hold for a second on mute.
We're on hold, you guys. All right, here's little Fred. There he is.
Sorry. So my husband's best friend, about a year ago, he got cancer of the throat. He's never been a smoker or a, he didn't dip or anything. He did drink, here and there, but now it's back.
Oh,
Yeah. And he's only 54, 55, I think.
yeah.
So I'm trying to I'm going to try to figure out, plan a benefit for him and see what we can do. Because they have 2 kids at home still.
Yeah.
And he's got to have chemo and radiation. And they're trying to get through all that. So I don't know. I feel bad.
Oh, absolutely. I can see
And I
that.
mean, head and neck radiation and chemo, it's rough stuff, y'all. I mean, rough. I mean, like, they get sore on the outside of their skin and then they get sore on the inside. They don't want to eat. Like, their mouth feels like it's on fire. It's awful.
Yep. Yeah.
And then everything tastes like metal. So it takes a long time for your taste buds to change back to even after treatment. So it's hard for them to keep weight on. So a lot of times they have to get a feeding tube. Oh my gosh. Chris said that somebody broke into a lady's house over there and they attacked her, the lady, and she used a frying pan or whatever and killed the man. And she ended up in jail because the family pressed charges. That's crazy.
I don't see how when you're defending yourself.
I know. And they're in your house.
Trespassing. Mm-hmm.
It's just pure.
But they must have traced back to say that they knew her, that they knew each other, you know?
Oh
They
no.
knew each other.
Even so, I mean, just because you know somebody don't mean that they're welcome in your house.
Right, right. But it's not like it sounds like they knew each other, not just a total stranger. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Domestic. It would be under domestic.
Do I want this here or not? This is Beth right here.
I can totally make that. I can try. I can totally try.
You say that all the time.
I didn't know that.
You do.
that looks pretty good. And I get to do the ink tints thing when I'm done. I haven't done any of the water brush yet. So I'm going to go back in with the brown. Right there and there. And then I'll go back over it with the yellow. Now I get to glue the nut. Let's see, the nut needs to be maybe an olive. Well, this says, it doesn't say olive, but that's what it looks like. No, it's a gold. It's a different gold, though. It's like a goldenrod or colonial gold.
I have ink tints pencils, but they don't look like that.
I've got about 2 or 3 different sets, and um,
I got these ones.
oh yeah, okay.
They ain't even open.
Get them things out, girl. You'd love them. You would love them because the colors are vibrant after you get them wet,
Yeah.
and you take your time when you do the wet part, and do them in sections so that you don't mix the colors up.
Right.
And you'll be surprised how good it's going to look. You'll be surprised.
Bye, Richard.
That's Teresa.
Oh, Teresa.
Yeah,
Teresa Richard.
yeah. She's using his account.
I forgot about that.
She's working on it on her Facebook account and stuff. And the internet and stuff. She's working on it.
I built a pirate ship out of cardboard one time, Brenda. I don't know what my kids are watching, but geez.
We're getting a kind of like a cold front coming through. There's a storm brewing,
Hmm.
and be like in the 65s and 70s. And I said, oh, I can't wait.
I know that'll be perfect.
I can go straight to the garage with that kind of weather because I am
Mhm.
burning up right now. 75 in the house. It's killing me.
Yeah, I know. I like it whenever it's cool.
So here he is so far. Caller. Let's use another caller.
Hey, Pam.
Hi, Pam. How do you do? How are you?
Well, I guess I'll have to go get a puzzle tomorrow.
Plan B in effect.
Oh well. At least I got something out of it.
Well, I got a nice little drawing out of it. I think I'm much better at drawing than puzzling. I like the idea of doing the back side and then leaving the picture on the front.
Yeah.
I've got two more of these, so I can still do it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a lot easier.
I think so. But I think I'll decorate mine cut apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't glue them
Es-
together. Don't glue them together.
Yeah. Especially if I can't get one that's not got the real curvy humps.
Well, I'm gonna say tomorrow Becca usually streams with me on Thursdays, and I'm going to say she's not going to feel up to it. So if you want, we could try this again tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, this was a puzzle. Mindy wants to know, what is it?
We
I bought
well,
this.
I had an idea because I seen people decorate puzzle pieces, but they do them separate. So I thought, well, what if we like Mod Podge on it and then we can cut them apart? Well, they didn't come apart too easy. So, needless to say, this ended up being mine, and it
So,
started out as
yeah.
Minnie Mouse's bow,
And
and
I
then
was
Beth's
following suit. I did what
is
she
that
did.
one. So
So
yeah, it was an
I
epic
thought, well,
fail.
maybe I could paint on top of the puzzle, but it's going to be too hard to cut apart because we glued it together. So
Well, and
it's
it's the
just
little round
we had
things that are
fun.
hard.
We did fun. We had fun gluing, and so it's
Yeah.
going to slip down. It's going to slip off the table here in the garbage. And so then I
Yeah.
decided, since I had the packaging, I could paint. I could draw them. So I'm drawing my little Fred. And Fred is the name of Becca's squirrel in her backyard. She's got a backyard squirrel, and she's named him Fred.
Oh.
So that's where Fred comes from. So yeah,
Well, Beth, I have to get off here and call her back so I can
okay.
make
Well,
plans.
that's fine. I need to go and fix something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. So.
And you guys, Lisa Jameson is coming on at 7. She's having a sale, and she's made some personal, she's homemade some items and stuff. If y'all want to check her out, I'm sure she would love it.
I don't know that I've ever gone in to see her. Okay.
She made, I'll show you what she made. This is really pretty too. She did this in one of her lives, and I love it. I think it's super cute. So it's just a little journal, and she put different papers, but it's pockets. So there's like a whole bunch of.
Okay.
So, and I can decorate it how
Different
do what I
kind of
want with it.
all pockets. Okay.
So
That's a
pretty cute.
pocketbook.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
pretty
real
cute.
pocketbook.
But yeah,
Okay. And I'll see you tomorrow then.
okay.
So thanks, guys, for
Thank
coming.
y'all for coming. We appreciate it. Y'all have a
We'll,
good night.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Talk to you
Bye.
later.